Hey there, John here with Ricker Creations. How are you doing today? No, really, let me know down in the comments. I want to know how you're doing. Well, I've been working on the $500 challenge. I've been doing some shopping around to try to get the best deals that I could. I was allowed to have $60 to spend. So here's what I've come up with so far. First, I picked up this Drill Master drill for $8 at a pawn shop. Then I went to Harbor Freight, got a tape measure, a square, and a set of drill bits for $9.29 tax and all. Then I went to a Dollar General store and picked up just a set of regular number 2 pencils for marking. That'll be fine for $1.10 and that'll last forever. And then I went back to Harbor Freight and I picked up a screw tip holder, a pack of screw tip inserts, some of the Harbor Freight wood glue, which they have raised the price back up to $1.97 now, by the way. I picked up a pry bar and a hammer for $15.81. And then scrolling through Marketplace, I found this saw for $20. It's a Ryobi. It's got laser light guide. So that brings me up to $54.20. That leaves me $5.80 left to spend. Hopefully I can find a cheap clamp and a cheap box of assorted screws. And then I'm ready to build. I can't pick up pallets till I have a day or two that's dry because fooling with wet pallets is such a pain in the butt, let me tell you. But that's how we're doing so far on the challenge. I will post the receipts in this video for everything so you can see that I'm telling the truth. But I have pretty much everything I need right here to get started. See, it doesn't take much. But, I can't use my own tools or I can't use any wood that I already have. I did pick up one pallet yesterday. Luckily, I got it about 30 minutes before it started raining. But I will probably use a 5-gallon bucket or two to work on until I get some kind of workstation built. Because using my workbench would be cheating and using something that I already have. So we will go with 5-gallon buckets until then. Have any of you ever used a circular saw with a laser guide on it? I've not. If you have, let me know what you think about it. I know not everybody's a big fan of Ryobi or Rigid either one, but this first time I've had one of those, so we will test everything out. I can't do any kind of building tonight because my shop's flooded and the floor is still wet, and I don't want to be using too many power tools. But we will plug everything up and test it out and see how it works. But all right, let's get going. Time to test it all out here. Since we're just doing testing, I'll test it on my stool. I'll do the drill first. It seems to work okay. I'm not going to say that till I at least drill a hole with it. Okay, it definitely drills a hole. So we've got that down. Now, I only got a 12-foot tape measure, but that's really all I'm going to need. I don't really, I probably won't be building anything any bigger than that for a while anyway. Now, for the saw, let me come around to this side here. I was afraid getting a used saw, I would have to buy a blade for it. And this has a Diablo blade on it. A couple of the carbide tips are broke off, but it seems to cut okay. Or it did where I just run it through a 2x4 the other day. But yep, saw work. That laser line is interesting. I do like that. Hammer work. I mean, there really ain't much testing of a pry bar. I'm sure it works. I'm sure these and the wood glue work. So it looks like everything I bought works. So from here on out, when I make a video for this challenge, I will probably title it Start Woodworking. Starting Woodworking from Scratch, episode 1 will be what I'll title it like that. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll put $500 challenge somewhere in the title also. That just seems to me to be the best way to go about it. If you guys have a better idea, let me know. Because I want it to get plenty of views. And I would say starting woodworking from scratch or something to that effect would get more searches than just titling it $500 challenge. So you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. But this is where we stand so far on the shop, and we're pretty much ready to get started as soon as we get some pallets. All right, guys. I hope you all have a great night. Make sure you drop me a like and a comment. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to see how we do on this challenge. I love y'all, mean it. See you next time.